Welcome back on Dynamo. Today I want to propose you the review about the White Dwarf of February 2018 by the Games Workshop. Here you can see that we have 3 gifts inside this White Dwarf that are done as gift, and this one I find it quite interesting because it's a booklet, as you can see, that includes 2 novels that you can find, or short stories, that you can find on the site of the Black Library. Each of them costs €2.99, so both of them totally cost almost as the White Dwarf itself, so it's quite interesting. Moreover, inside here there is also a little extract of the Hammerhall of the Age of Sigmar, so it can be also quite interesting to see it. But anyway, it's good to have because otherwise you are not able to find these novels printed, so it's the only way to have these ones printed, so it's quite useful also as a collection way, so it's really interesting. Here instead you can see here some signals that are from the Heroes of Black Reach that it's released with the license of the Games Workshop. So here you have something that go with that game. I can't say you if they value or not, but anyway it's good that there is. And here we can see this one that are codes that are for the Inquisitor Martyrdom. It is a game, and here there are 2 codes, one for a discharge of 15% to the price of the game, and one for the maps. There are 4 Steam accounts. Anyway, I don't think that I play this game, and to not make the codes expire, because the codes will be available till the 31 of March of 2018, I'm thinking to release a sort of contest to have these codes as a giveaway. If you are interested, I suggest you to comment under here if you are interested that I create such a giveaway, so in the way that then we can decide also if have them together, so both the codes together, or separately, so you can choose if you are interested only in the maps or only in the game. But anyway, to have an idea what you want to do, because if you're interested about, I can create a sort of contest so that the next week, if you comment under here, I'll be able to create the contest and then give you the time to participate in the contest, so that in the beginning of March you will be able to have the codes to play with. So make me know about it. So we can begin. Here we can see this, that it's the main image of the Mile Importance that it's inside the book itself, and soon I'll make you see something about. Here we can see the theme of the White Dwarf, and here an intro about the White Dwarf itself. Here we can see the contents inside the White Dwarf. And here we can see the main part of the White Dwarf. Here the custodes that are really interesting, and in the White Dwarf itself we see quite a lot of images about them. Here we can see the Hellbringers about the Mile Importance, and these models are not bad. And here we can see the free stuff that I talked about a little before. Here we can see, and we can see here the codex of the Adeptus Custodes. I admit that this codex is quite interesting. It's cheaper than usual because also it's thinner. It has less things inside, but it's quite interesting, moreover because the background. So if you are interested in the army itself, I'd suggest you to buy because it can be quite nice, and there are also quite a bit of nice images inside it, and obviously there are also the data cards of the Adeptus Custodes. And here we can see also the images about miniatures that are available about the Adeptus Custodes itself, that are the Custodian Guards, that are the troops of the Custodians. Here the Valores General, that it's a specific model, it's it should be a named character about the custodes. Here we can flip and we can see the jet bikes, and they are really amazing. Sincerely, I'm really thinking about buying it because they are really awesome. So I think that I'll not be able to resist to the idea to buy them. And here we can see the terminators of the Adeptus Custodes. Here an release code of the Adeptus Custodes again. Then we can flip and we can find the releasing of the Book of the Thousand Sons. So it's not been yet released at the end of January and in the beginning of February. So it has been yet released and it's not bad. And here we can find the Necromunda Gang War 2 that inside it present the background and also the new rules about Necromunda, and about the background and the rules it introduce also the Koruk house. So it's something that if you are interested in this game can be quite interesting. And here new planes about the Underhive, so nice. And here we can see the House Orlok, the new miniatures that have been released, and I suggest you to consider them because they are really awesome. So in an army about Imperial Guard or so on, they can be really an elite squad that it's quite nice to play because they are really wonderful as models, really. Here a bit of background about the House Orlok. Then we can flip and we can see here the main importance. Here it's a new book that it's a season of the Age of Sigmar 1 that if you want you can see the next week because I have the manual. So it's something that you can see soon. I'll make a review about it. Here we can see the Volscry Citadel. This is a Shenic element that it's not new. It was yet being released, then disappeared and released again now. It's not cheap, but it's really interesting. And here we can see the combat gauge about marine importance. Sincerely, I bought it. I didn't yet had it. It has yet to arrive, but anyway, soon I'll bring you a review about it because I think that it can be interesting. I've seen the dice too. They are nice, but I don't like them, so I didn't buy them. Anyway, they are not bad. They are quite big as dice and they are good quality ones. And here we can see their bringers with the models. Sincerely, my favorite one is the Lord Ordinator, that I think that it's nice both for the background and both for the miniature because it's awesome. We can see also the specific model about the death. This is a really awesome one. So it's something that I think that a lot of players will buy because the ones that play goblins and anyway an army about destruction will not resist to buy this one. Anyway, they are nice models, a bit expensive but nice. The only one that I don't like as rules is this one that it's the one about death, but okay, it's my taste, this one. We can flip and we can see here also what has been released this month about death, the second Battle Tome releasing that maybe will substitute the Grand Alliance Death one, and the next week I'll bring you something about this because I have yet this tome, so I think that soon you'll be able to see it. Sincerely, I think that I'll do something like the Codex of the Blood Angels, so I release a lot of things, so I had yet to decide how to divide them because there are a lot of things to bring and I don't want to risk to have too many videos to upload, and so having not a good way to make you see everything. So I have yet to decide how to divide the different videos, but anyway I bring a lot of videos about it. Here we can see also the wall scroll cards about Legends of Nagash. And here we can see something really interesting because they are the new miniatures about the Shakespeares that are the first layers and the Scavens ones. And sincerely I find them quite nice. Moreover the Scaven, because I think that they are really wonderful as pose. But anyway, they are not bad, also the first layers ones. It's that I don't like too much the first layers, essentially, as Minotus. Here we can flip, and we can see the start collecting ones for the Caradron and for the Stormcast. Sincerely, I really like the Stormcast one, and maybe in the future I'll buy it, because it's quite nice also as shipping. Because it's almost half of the value of the Minotaurs inside, and if you consider that if you are able, you can find also resellers that give you another discount on the box, you can have it really cheaping a lot what it's inside. So it's quite interesting, this type of start collecting. They are really nice, moreover if you try to collect these models. And here we can see the last from the Forged, that are the new Terminator ones about the Space Wolves. So it's quite interesting one, and I think that the ones that want to play them from the Forged will be really interesting in this thing. We can flip and we can see in Vermintide 2 that it's a licensed game from the Games Workshop about the video games. So, and here we can see about the Black Library, remembering that inside this White Dwarf you have this booklet with the 2 novels, and that the 24th February that will be the possibility in the GW stores and maybe in other infantry ones, but I don't know yet for sure this thing, to have a releasing of a booklet, a free one, with some novels about the Black Library printed that usually are not available printed, so it can be quite interesting. Anyway, I don't know if it's value the thing. Anyway, remember that you can have for free anyway by internet downloading it in that date, so not worry even if you are not able to receive the physical one, because the digital one it will be available. Anyway, also here we can see another thing about the Black Library, that it's this model, that it's Isonon, and this model it will be available only in the GW stores, so it's really nice, but a bit expensive, but something that it's really worth to buy, because it's really amazing one. So it's really something that I suggest you to consider if buying it or not, if you're a fan of its saga. Here we can see the Magus, that it's another book that it's been released, and here we can see also another thing for celebrating the 20th of the Black Library, that it's these that are postcards of the various releasing of the Black Library itself. It can be quite interesting, I think, moreover for the collectors ones, to have in a unique place all the postcards of the different front pages for the different books from the Black Library, so it can be quite interesting. Then we can flip, we can see again something about the Black Library as the Lucas, that it's a new book. Here the King's Blade, that is the second book of a saga. The decision of reprinting 2 new books, or better, 2 old books newly, so 2 novels reprinted, so it will be really interesting. Then we can flip and we can see all that there is about the Necromunda with the new House Orlok, so we can see a lot of different things and it's quite interesting. They are really nice miniatures. We can see the mail about the White Dwarf, so to see if you want. Temporal Distort, sincerely I find it each time less and less interesting, because once it had a scope, it had something to talk about. Now I don't find it so interesting, so I don't know, but anyway, to read if you want. Here we can see about Blood Bowl, the different phases in the Blood Bowl game. We can flip and we can see something about the Inquisitor Martyrdom that I repeat, I'm thinking about to give away the codes about the discharging and the maps, so comment under here if you're interested about. Here the announce of possibility occurring in the game workshop, and here we can see the analysis of what is the most important, so the designer notes of what it's the foods under the releasing of such book, so we can see why they can create it, how they created it, and so on. And here we can see instead an analysis of what has been these 20 years of Black Library, so the different publication that has been released. So for the first novels, the Age of Sigmar, the Blood Bowl, Horus Heresy, Warhammer Fantasy, Warhammer Age of Sigmar, Warhammer 40k. So there are a lot of things that you can see a sort of commentary about. Here again, something about the Black Library, but I think that this it's a bit repetitive because they talked about it before, so I don't like this continue repeating something about this. Anyway, okay. And here we can see the designer notes about the army of the Adeptus Custodes. And I think that it's really quite interesting, this thing, because Adeptus Custodes, it's a really particular army. So knowing the sketches that they used to create the army, the thoughts about the army itself and so on, I think that they are really nice to see, because they can see also the decision of the process to create such models. And here we can see the tale about the 4 warlords. And the first one that you can see is the Daughters of Cain. In this case, the decision to play this army, it's not a casually one, because soon it will be released the battle tome about the Daughters of Cain, so no casual decision at all. Then we can flip and we can see the Magotin of Nargo, that is the last battle tome of Nargo released, so also here a new one. The Legends of Nagash that it's going to be released, so also here not a problem about. And the Beastcrow Riders. Here a spot about the stores of the Games Workshop. Here we can see the battle report about the Adeptus Custodes and the Necron. I want to remember you that soon, I think the period will be really from April to May. It will be released the new codexes about Necron, Tau and Dark Eldar. So if you're interested in this army, soon you receive a boost because you receive something about it. And I suggest you really to pay attention because the models that have been leaked by the Games Workshop are really amazing. Moreover about the Necrons ones. So you can see the game. And here we can see also a match report, a battle report about Blood Bowl. And sincerely I suggest you, if you're interested to know how to play it, to see this, because it can be quite interesting to know how to play and how it works. So if it can be interesting for you to play it. So give it a reading. And again, something about the Black Library. Okay, it's the anniversary, but sincerely it's a bit too much a spot about the Black Library in this White Dwarf. And here we can see again an article, as almost each month, about Warhammer Quest Return to Emerald. And we can see that there is a new map with the new rules to play, so it can be really quite interesting. And here we can see also new rules about Middle-earth. So for the ones that play The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings, there is a lot of things newly. And sincerely, I'm thinking that soon, because there are a lot of releasing about this Middle-earth, they will be released, but I think in the period of autumn or winter, a new book about Middle-earth to regroup all the things that has been released on the White Dwarf. Otherwise, I don't think that it will be good because they will be lost. So I think that they will regroup it and publish it again. It's my impression, it's not something that I know for sure. But anyway, there are a lot of things, so I think that it will be true. Here something about the gaming, so a tactical Reticus about the 1000 Sons that has been released newly. And we can see some suggestions how to play, you can read it or not, but anyway, it's a good reading. Here we can see about Necromunda, new scenarios. Also about these ones, I think that like the Middle-earth, it will be released quite soon. It will be released a booklet with a regroup of all the scenarios and so on that has been released on the White Dwarf about Necromunda, because there are a lot of things that are being released on the White Dwarf. So It's good that they are on the White Dwarf, but I don't think that the GU will lose the possibility to republish them, make you pay again about it, because the White Dwarf are limited as thing. Anyway, here we can see the Golden Demon classic ones, so miniatures about the Golden Demon. See, it inspired you to have new models, new painting and so on. There are a lot of nice things about, I think. Here we can see other models. They are really nice models to see, because they are really nice to have an idea about. And also we can see different models. For example, I play Blood Angels, but I don't like this scheme of colors for the Blood Angels itself. But instead I like the Dark Angels that usually I don't like. So anyway, see about it and take it as a suggestion or how to realize your models. Here we can see some idea on how to collect armies, different armies from the team of the White Dwarf. We can see again this mechanics one. Here we can see again about my importance with the new Harald that are being sold. So they're not quite bad. I don't like this one, okay, but they're not bad. And here we can see some suggestions about modeling, how to realize for the areas of battle new shiny elements about, with some suggestion how to modify them. So it's good that they are brought again new ways to release such a things, because I think that this was missing quite a lot in this White Dwarfs. Here about the painting we can see a fast suggestion. This part, this White Dwarf, it's quite small, but anyway it's interesting, proposing you how to divide the different type of colors from the Games Workshop, the different brushes, the different technicals. And we can see also here how to paint the new Oruks. Anyway, I think that it's quite interesting, because this case they propose you how to paint the faces, how to paint the drafts, how to paint the black swans and so on. So I think that it's quite interesting thing, even if it's quite short in this case. Then we can see about the Warhammer world, some spot about, and the readers models, so to have again suggestions on how to modify your miniatures, for example, or to paint. For example, this one, it's quite interesting, this effect on the wings, so it's quite good to see, and I'd suggest you to give a sight to these things, because they can be really inspiring. Maybe not good, but anyway inspiring. Here we can see the referring about how and where to find the notifications, the notes, the things about the Warhammer, different things, for example, Joe Sigmar, 40k, Shakespeare and so on, so the different sites to referring about, and I suggest you to take a note, because they can be interesting. And here we can see about the White Dwarf in the bunker, what they do, so what they are going to do, and proposing the next White Dwarf itself, so it can be interesting to see. And at the end, again, a nice image about the Adeptus Custodes, that is the main part about this White Dwarf itself. Sincerely, I can't say you if to buy or not this White Dwarf, but at least for the gifts itself that are inside this White Dwarf, I suggest you to take a great consideration about, because they are quite good. Moreover, if you think that the booklet can be as a collectionist one, so it's quite interesting. And I remember you that if you are interested in having the codes about the game of the Inquisitor Martyrdom, you can comment on here to suggest me, and so to say me that you are interested in having the giveaway about. So talk to me about it. And from Diamond, I think that it's everything. I invite you to put a like on this video, to comment under here about the releasing of the giveaway or about this White Dwarf. I invite you to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell in the way to receive the notification about the videos that I release in the next weeks. For example, in the next weeks there will be a lot of videos about the Mali Importance and moreover the Legends of Nagash, so take note about it. And from Diamonds, it's everything. I invite you to see all the other videos in the channel. To the next time!